gorgeous beauties. Now today it is my monthly favorites, and I know I always apologize for not being super consistent in posting as many videos as I want to, but when this project that I'm working on is over, then we are gonna have some fun, and I cannot wait to tell you what this project is. I'm not allowed to. But actually today I do have my products that I've been loving for the month, and then some that I do not like, and I couldn't wait to share them with you. So let's get going. I'm gonna do the loves first, of course, although I hate to end on a sour note, but it is what it is. This is a newer product that I've picked up not too long ago, and it is the My Sculpted Face by IT Cosmetics. It is the IT Cosmetics version of the ever so hyped up Anastasia contour palette, which I do have, and this is what it looks like. This is the Anastasia contour kit, and this is the IT Cosmetics. Now I have to be honest and tell you that for me, I like this so much more than I like the Anastasia one. The thing I like about the Anastasia the most is that it has this gorgeous yellow powder right over here. But the reason why I like this over this is because this is more pigmented. I just feel like I have to work really hard for this to show up on my skin, and that's not something that appeals to me. Like, I don't want to have to really work hard to get something to show up, so that's kind of a bummer. But this, on the other hand, just works so good. This color right here is so dark that is unbelievable, but I mean, look at that. It is dark, but it just works really well, and I don't have to work super hard for the color to show up. And it does have this gorgeous highlighter here, and it is a kind of a shimmery highlight. Now obviously it's very concentrated on my hand. You wouldn't want to use this much of it, but it has a really beautiful glow. So this is definitely my favorite of the two, and if you have sort of medium to deeper skin tone, kind of like me, like olive skin tone, I think you would enjoy this over the Anastasia one, just because the pigmentation is a little bit better. Sticking with bronzers, I picked up, not too long ago actually, maybe a few weeks ago, I picked up the Bobbi Brown bronzing powder in Golden Light. Now when I got it, I was like, oh, that's really light. In fact, when I swatched it, it's right over here. When I swatched it, I thought, well, that's kind of light. But I don't know what happens when it touches your face, but I'm wearing this today. You can definitely see that it gives me a beautiful bronze color. I can contour with this. I can use it all over as a bronzer. I mean, I just think it's awesome. And there's something about this color that it's warm yet cool enough to act as a great contour for like that shadow look. I just think it's awesome, and definitely one of my favorite bronzers of all time. And I was just really surprised when I actually had it on, put it on. That's what it looks like. I just double swatched it so that you could see the color more, but I was really surprised when I put it on. I was like, I dig this. I dig this quite a bit. Sticking with Bobbi Brown, I bit the bullet and I ordered the Shimmer Brick in beige from Nordstrom. I've been hearing a lot of good things about this, and I have quite a few Bobbi Brown shimmer bricks already, the bronze one being my favorite. So I know I love them, so I had to pick up the beige one, and I'm actually not wearing any highlighter today. So let's do a little highlight action, shall we? I'm just going to go with the bottom colors right there. Oh, it's beautiful, so beautiful. Look at that, bam. It is gorgeous. It is like, it's not rose gold, it's not too beige, it's not too yellow, it's not too silver. It's right over here. I hope the lighting isn't too bright, but it is like the perfect color. My hair is falling because I do have layers in my hair. Well, I'm trying to let them grow out, and I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. So anyway, I have three more favorites. I'm going to save my very favorite for last, but I wanted to mention my MAC Prep and Prime pen highlighter in Light Boost. Wearing this today, just a little bit under the eyes for a little bit of a more brightening effect. I love this. I love this for highlighting. I love I love the mark, like the pen. I love the tip of it. I love the color. I have Radiant Rose as well, which I do use, but this happens to be my favorite. It's a beautiful like yellow color and perfect for highlighting, especially if you've got medium olive skin tone. It works perfectly, so love this. I just think it's creamy, but it's not too I don't know if you understand what I mean when I say it's not too creamy or not too wet, because sometimes when a product is too wet or too creamy, I find that it runs a little bit, and then when I blend it out with my beauty blender or my brush, it's a little bit too sheer, and therefore kind of like defeats the purpose. This got the perfect texture, a great tip applicator, love it. A new product to the drugstore. Now I have the foundation as well, and I'm not going to give you a review on it because I've only worn it once, but this product I've worn probably for a solid week straight, and I really love it, is the L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Concealer, and the color I have it in is 303 Medium. Love this. Absolutely love this. I'm not wearing this today, but there's nothing about this I don't love. I love the consistency of it. I love the finish of it. I love, it's not too thick, it's not too thin. It's just a hair thicker than my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. And I think what I love about this is that it's very similar to the Miracle Blur that I use as a primer, the Vitale Lift Miracle Blur. Somehow I feel like there's some of this in here, and therefore it just goes onto the skin really, really well, and it blends beautifully. So love this so much. If you are on the lookout for a new concealer, you should give this one a try. And I have to tell you, drugstore concealers have done me no wrong. I mean, I've definitely tried some that were bad. My favorite concealer is still the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and I love the Maybelline Fit Me. And now I really love this L'Oreal one. So there's a lot of great options at the drugstore for concealers, in my opinion. Concealers and lipstick, lip products, and mascaras. Like, the drugstore has got some amazing ones. For my favorite product of the month, I'm so happy I repurchased this product. I used to use it years ago, and then the problem is that you have to order it online. It is the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist Deodorant. I don't know if you can see that because I think the light is a little bit bright. Sorry if the light is a little bit bright. This is what happens when I turn on all the lights. When Joe turns on all the lights, it's perfect. But when Laura turns on all the lights, it's too bright. So, sorry. This is a great, you know what? Let's go. Let's go there. I'm putting this on. This is a magnificent, magnificent deodorant. Smells so good. The smell lingers throughout the day. It doesn't make me sweat. A lot of deodorants actually make me sweat. This is an antiperspirant deodorant. Smells amazing. The only reason I stopped using it years ago was because I have to order mine from Nordstrom. I can't just go somewhere and buy it. There's no place locally around me that I can just pop in and pick one up. So it just kind of was like, it is the thing about this that makes me feel like, ugh, I have to order it. And it is like $19, but it is so worth it. I don't think I could ever switch to anything else again because of how much I love it. The smell is incredible. Oh, if you are in the market for a new deodorant, pick this up. You will be very, very happy. Now I have some products. I actually have quite a few products that just did not work for me this month, and I don't know that they will really work for me in general ever, but I will try to make it work. The first one being the YSL Touche Éclat Foundation. This is in the color BD50. It's just not my favorite foundation. The coverage is beautiful, but it makes me, and I don't have oily skin to begin with, but it makes my skin look like an oily, greasy mess, even if I'm not outside. 3 or 4 hours later, and this baby is like feeling like my makeup's gonna melt off, no matter what powder, no matter what primer, no matter what setting spray. It doesn't work for me. I just don't like it. It's so similar to the what is it called? Hold up. The L'Oreal True Matte Lumi. It's so similar to that I think it's kind of the same thing, just this is 10 times more expensive than that one, and I just not a fan. I just don't like the way it looks on my skin at all. The second product, now I want to like this so bad, and I'm hoping that maybe some of you can give me some tips on how to use this, or maybe what I'm doing wrong. It is the Living Proof PhD, the Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 Styling Treatment. I think I actually mentioned this in a fails before, I don't remember, but I keep trying to use this and try to figure out a way to make it work because I love the way it smells. People rave about it. I don't understand why people rave about this. It makes my hair feel dirty. It makes my hair feel like sticky. It makes my hair look frizzy. It doesn't make my hair do any of the things that I wish it would make my hair do. I wish it made my hair feel smooth and take away any frizziness and keep the style, like locks the style in place. It doesn't do any of that for me. So please tell me if I'm the only one having this problem, or if you have this problem with this product, or if you figured out a way to make it work. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't think I'm using a lot at all. I can show you how much I use. People say to use a quarter size amount. I use about a dime size amount, maybe a penny size amount. I don't even use that much because I think a quarter size would just be ridiculous. It's just, when I run my fingers through my hair when I have this in it, I can't help but feel product sticking in between my fingers. I don't know what it is. I use it on damp hair. I don't use it on dry hair. Give me some advice, please. I'm begging for advice. The next product I wanted to like so bad, and I had such high hopes for, and I like it. I like the finish of this. I just don't like the color. And this is the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination, and the color I have it in is tan. The medium was way too light for me, so when I ordered this, I ordered it in tan because when I swatched it at Ulta, it was perfect. The color it seemed beautiful. It is so pink, it makes me look like, I don't even know. Can you see how pink that is? I hope you can see how pink that is right there. It doesn't blend well into my skin. I mean, look at that. It kind of looks like a blush. It doesn't blend into my skin at all. It is so obvious that I'm wearing a powder. It's so disappointing. And this isn't cheap. This was like $40 some, I believe. And I just have to figure out a way to make it work because I don't want to waste the money. What I've been doing is I've been using just like a big fluffy brush and just using it really lightly just to kind of like just set the liquid foundation, but not so much that it's like giving me extra coverage, because if I use too much of it, it definitely shows. And I can't believe Laura Vitale put so many bright lights up, but anyway, doesn't work that well for me. The next thing I gotta talk about is something that I just don't understand. I don't get it. I've been trying to use this since I got it, and this is the Benefit They're Real Push-Up Liner. You guys know I got this in a sample from Sephora when I ordered something not too long ago, and I was so excited to give this a try. Do not waste your money. No wonder this has terrible reviews. A lot of people don't like this. I actually checked the reviews on Sephora's website, and everybody pretty much said the same thing. It's a weird applicator because it's like a gummy applicator. Stuff kind of spills out all over. I mean, it's just not good. It's just not good. You cannot get a precise cat eye. I didn't use it today. I used something else today. I used my Stila today. You can't get a precise cat eye. It's just not good. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's not good at all. So save your money if you have. And then another weird thing is like it gets clumpy and dries up really quickly. So it's like starts to get clumps all over your eyelashes. It's so weird. Don't do it. Save yourself some money. Don't go with this one. Not worth it. And the last thing is another thing that's really raved about here on YouTube, and it's a new product, but you guys know I'm very, very honest and straightforward, so I'm going to tell you my opinions, whether it's good or it's bad, and it is the Nudes Maybelline palette. Save yourself the $12 and do not buy this palette. Some of the colors are okay, I'm not going to lie, but they're certainly not worth the money, the $12. You should, in my opinion, you should save your money and go get the new little palette from NYX. This one, it's so much better than this one. This one is buttery. All the colors have great pigmentation. I've been using them for years. It's just fantastic. The Maybelline one, incredibly difficult to blend, and I'm talking like it legit looked like I had 3 or 4 different colors on my eyes. You know, there was no blendability because everything was just so patchy and not good. They're chalky. They're not, some of them aren't pigmented at all. Some of them are okay. Some of them I can make them work. Like look at this one, which is this guy right over here. I swatch and swatch and swatch and swatch, and that's all I got. That's all I got. It's so chalky and powdery. It's just not worth it. I don't like this palette. I think they could have done such a better job. Even if they would have marked it up to $15, if 8 had a great color payoff, blendability, I think it would have been worth it, but it's just not, I don't even know what else to say about it other than to say I think there's such better stuff out there in the drugstore world. You don't really need this. So I'm gonna get going because my hair is falling, and I'm actually we're actually leaving to go to New York today, and we'll be in New York all week next week. So if you don't see very many videos from me on this channel, please just understand that I am very busy and I've got so much going on, but I promise to be back and do some kick butt videos for you. It's just that I'm working on a big project and it's kind of like taking all of my time, but I'm sure you guys understand, and I know you send me so much love every single day on social media and all 3 of my channels, and it is appreciated more than you could imagine. So I hope that you've enjoyed my favorites and flops for the month. Let me know what your favorites and flops for the month were. I would love to check them out. On my eyes, by the way, I'm wearing the Naked 3 palette. It's a blend of colors I don't even remember. On my lips, I'm wearing Red Sienna from Bite Beauty, but I did line my lips with a Revlon Colorstay lip liner in Rose. And that's about it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.